Yeah. Can the chat see me? Are we good? Ooh, this sunlight. Hold on, let me. Yeah, let me back up a little bit so we don't got this whole ball up in here. I hope everyone's having a good day today. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And good morning. Wake that ass up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Y'all gotta get up. It's time to get up. Get that money, man. Start your day off right. You feel me? Everybody gotta start their day off right. You feel me? I just want to come on here, say good morning. You feel me? I just haven't been on for a minute either. You guys know that. I haven't been on here for a while. I've been waking up early. I've been grinding. I've been getting to the fucking bag, getting these projects knocked out the way. Today about 4 or 5 p.m. Make sure you guys stay tuned because I will be dropping some more stuff. I just definitely wanted to tap in with you guys and let you know what's up. All messages. There we go. So this morning, start your day off right. Thank God that, we're even alive today. A lot of people didn't even wake up. You feel me? Oh, shoot. A lot of people didn't even wake up. So, let's see. Illinois Avenue. Kennedy Space and scan or enter code. Oh, okay, so McDonald's done gave me this little Monopoly shit. And I don't know. It's not like how it was back in the day. Back in the day, that Monopoly, that would have been up. That would have been the real little paper. Because I remember. Me and my mama would sure save our Monopoly thing. Also, though, I don't even know what this is. So basically, you peel them off and they look like these little stickers. And so now I got 2 stickers from McDonald's. And they're trying to give away money. But literally, I don't know how to do this. We're going to have to collect them or something. But guys, I just be wanting to keep you guys in the loop of what's going on. More or less. That's the point. We about to just eat, chop it up real quick. I just kind of want to keep you in the loop, kind of let you guys know what's going on and everything like that. It's a beautiful day out here. It's Wednesday, it's middle of the week, you feel me? So it's like, if y'all made it already to the middle of the week, we got 2 more days till Friday. 2 more days till Friday, y'all. I'm saying 2 more days. We got to keep going. Spread positivity. When you spread positivity, it just be a little bit better is how I feel. I got my Mick drink, guys. Make sure you guys tap in, like the video. I appreciate y'all. Ooh, I got a couple viewers up in this thing. I appreciate y'all. But I'm not really talking about nothing. I'm just chilling this morning, telling you guys that it's a nice day out here. It's pretty nice to just kind of put yourself first. I think that's the biggest thing right now that I'm going through. I don't know if anybody else is going through this, but I have the biggest problem putting myself first. The biggest problem, like putting my foot down, I guess, standing on business, as people would say. Especially when it comes to bosses, right? Especially when it comes to our employers, And, for me, I'll keep it real. I'll keep it super real. My boss, cool. There's a lot of different bosses. I've had a lot of different jobs, right? But I think the biggest thing is, when you're treating your employees or when you're hiring someone, you have to have that that management skill. There are a lot of bosses that I've realized that do not need to be bosses, okay? There are a lot of people who I realized are only in it for the money and they don't care about how you feel or anything else like that, right? Appreciate the like. If they don't care how you feel, why do you think they care about, like, what's going on? Like, your boss will literally, you can literally get in a car accident. Your boss will be like, hey, you still coming into work? I'm telling you. Appreciate all the love. Appreciate all the likes. What's up? What's up? What's up? I love you guys. Thank you for the positivity. I fuck with y'all. I'm thankful. I'm breathing and all that, man. Like, I love it so much. You know. And to spread positivity, it only takes like 2 seconds. You know what I mean? It only takes a little bit. There's going to be people in this world who try to put you down. There's going to be people in this world who have nothing but negative and hate and all this to say. But those people are really upset with themselves. You got to understand that. If you can come and you can spread hate and negativity, and there's so much going on in this world right now, that's something internal that you have to deal with. You know what I mean? It always happens. Stop saying boo. I didn't say boo, but I can if I want to. Someone says that smoothie or orange juice. That's orange juice. It's OJ. You feel me? Guessa, I don't even know how to pronounce that name. Thank you so much, sweetheart. That's the goal. But no, I definitely appreciate everyone, all the love, you feel me? All the subscribers that I've had, like, growing my channel, you guys. It's just been a really big journey for me, you feel me? And back to, like, the working and everything like that, it's like, if you have a 9 to 5, just realize that if you're not owning something, and this is free game, y'all might not know this. If you're not owning anything, then I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to be working a lot harder. If you're not a boss, if you're not in that management position, you're gonna have to be working a lot harder. And don't get me wrong, a lot of these bosses, they don't know how to be bosses. They're only doing it for the money. They don't really care. Their heart's not in it. So if you're only doing something for the money, it's not gonna work. If you don't pray about anything that you do, if you don't have God right behind you, God is the most powerful, okay? God is gonna push you there, okay? So all this negativity and all the stuff that people will say about you, like, oh, you can't do it, you're not gonna be able to do it, no one's ever gonna like go to your business or shop at your thing. That's just all the devil. That's just all negativity, guys. And I just want you guys to know that, like, if you can do anything you put your mind to, as long as you have God on your side, as long as there is a higher power, you know. And I will say, there's so many demonic entities in the chat. Like right now, mystical, this person is probably demonic in the chat. This person probably has no life, you know. Mystical, mystical, MYST1CXAL. You might not have a, you know what I mean? Might not have a because you've been in there, man. You've been spreading a lot of hate and negativity, and I hope you're all right in the chat. I'll pray for you, though. I definitely will, man. Someone said, I'm just trying that luck for a chance to win at this tournament. Man, you gonna get that tournament win. Hey, as long as you have God on your side, bro, that's the most powerful weapon. A lot of these people practice every day. They'll do push-ups every day. But if you're not mentally strong, and if you don't have God on your side, you're not making shit, bro. I'm telling you. Oh, you said boo because October. Nah, I don't know about that. Don't switch it up now. He was putting thumbs down and all type of stuff. It's okay. Hey there, I'm sorry to bother, but we need a ride home. Oh my God, I can't give y'all a ride home. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to tap in with you guys and just say, keep staying, keep going. I don't know. Somebody needed to hear it today. Somebody needed to just, you feel me, wake up on a good note, on a brighter note today. You know, it's Wednesday, it's the middle of the week. Somebody needed some extra motivation. And all I'm gonna say is, nigga, keep going. Sis, keep going. You feel me? Someone said, right, please. I appreciate you. Someone said I'd be famous one day. I appreciate that. Stay strong. Oh, man. I gotta stay strong. Nobody's gonna teach me this stuff. They don't teach you a lot of stuff in school about how to have a positive mindset or your mental health. Like, all of that is important. You know what they teach you in school? They teach you, go get a job. They teach you after you get a job, then make sure you pay bills. But they don't teach you about how to actually, like, meditate, your yoga, and just different things that affect that, man. It goes so deep. But that's why I'm at a position in my life where I'm putting myself first, you know? You put yourself first, You don't worry about anybody else, nobody else's bullshit, and you just keep on grinding. Do you play Roblox? Stay strong, one day you'll be famous. Thank you, Gabriel027. I go to practice today. I run track. Oh, damn. Running track is real nice, too. What do? You do the hurdles, 4x4, you relays. As long as you staying active, man, that's already the #1 thing to do, man. As long as you staying active and you keep going, bruh, you can really make it far. I don't know if you want to do track in college or anything, but you can go up to the college level and you get paid for doing that. You can get paid for running track. Imagine that. You feel me? So keep going, bro. Keep going. I give you the best advice. I'm telling you. Right now, you know, we getting our little breakfast on. Got the OJ. Make sure you guys take care of yourself today, though. That's all I want you guys to do. Like, the biggest thing. Even when it comes to people being jealous of you, of the stuff that you have going on, they're envious or something. I just want you guys to know that enviness and all of that stuff, that comes from hate, self-hatred, and all that shit. I don't know. And it's not just from the family or friends. You can feel envious from fucking your boss, bro. I be feeling like that. Not all of them. Not all of them. Don't get me wrong now. But there's certain people, like your coworkers could envy you. Your boss could envy you. Your sister could envy you. There's a lot of different things that, you know, can envy you. The first time the two sides agreed to meet on a single day was when they agreed the first day for a new peace treaty. Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's the crazy thing. I don't know if you're talking about what's going on right now, currently, with like the whole government shutdown and the you know, Trump has to sign the stuff and releasing hostages and all the peace that's going on over there. That's a whole nother topic. But you know, peace, basically, man, peace is, a lot of people don't want peace because peace doesn't make money. You got to understand that peace does not make money. You know what makes money? War. So a lot of people, they don't want to have peace because peace isn't going to pay them. War is going to pay them. You know, people struggling is gonna pay them. And it's crazy, but that's the truth, guys. Imagine this. This is totally like a whole nother topic, but imagine this, right? There's already cures for different diseases out there. There's already cures for cancer. There's already cures for leukemia. There are cures for this shit, right? But they're not going to tell that to you. They're going to make you go through treatment because you get paid. They get paid more if you go through treatment versus curing you. If I give you the cure right now, then you're never going to see me again. I'm never going to get paid. And it's disgusting to think that way, but that's how Americans are. You know, that's how people, not just Americans, I'm pretty sure it's very, the government everywhere is just, you know, they have hidden secrets. It goes way back, but a lot of it is ran on money and not peace, which is unfortunate. But how many songs have been made about peace in the Middle East and this and that? Like, bro, it's crazy. And we know we have money for wars. What did Pac say? We got money for wars, but not enough to feed the poor. What? Like, we have money for bombs and missiles and airstrikes, and we can destroy a whole town. We can do all of that because that's what makes us money. We're not trying to have no peace with none of these other countries. Do you understand that? And I'm not trying to get super political with you guys or anything like that, but you think Trump wants peace with these niggas? I'm sorry. He doesn't. He don't care. He'll bomb every child, every kid, and this is what it sounds bad, right? But this is what's actually happening in real life. Like, y'all might be like, hey, I don't want to hear none of this, but this is literally what's happening today. This is how it affects you, you feel me? So I feel like it is crazy, you know? Like, just the whole Trump administration shit, bro. All that shit's coming home, or just coming out. And then you see, like, he released the hostages that have been there for over fucking 3 years. Like, there's 3 years. Yo, what's up, Tyler? What's good, man? Good morning, bro. I'm just chopping it up. But, yo, it's just crazy because we were talking about how this peace and stuff, and people are like, the war is stopping. But at the end of the day, bro, I just feel like the war and all this shit, it's all based on money. It's all based off this. Because you got to think, how does after 4 years... Trump finally gets his the American soldiers, they finally get released, the hostages. You mean to tell me for 4 years they was just sitting there? You know, and it's just crazy when I think about shit like that. It's like, okay, so now they worked out a deal or whatever, but it's all based on money. Everything is ran on money. Do you think he really gave a fuck about them soldiers? No, he had to, hey, I need this much money. Like, it was all based on money, bro. And that's the craziest thing I be saying, bro. And even nowadays, like, right now, like, with the government shutting down, bro, how much do you think that's gonna affect you guys? Like, the government shutting down, bro, I'm already being told, hey, we gotta be careful because it's gonna almost be a repeat of like how COVID was when the government shut down. You know, people protesting and shit already, jobs, like, you don't have to pay your rent or utilities because the fucking government's shutting down. So all of that's on pause. All these programs, all of your medical care, all of your stuff that you need to go, like, for example, if you go to college and you have to fill out financial aid, that shit's all on pause right now, bro. The government is shut down until they, you know, until they find an agreement. But as of right now, we don't know how long that could be shut down. And I just want you guys to stay in the loop because a lot of people don't care about this shit until it's too late. A lot of people won't give a fuck about it. They won't even know what's going on until it's like, oh shit, why didn't I get my check? Why didn't this come today? Why didn't that? It's because everything affects everything. Like, it's actually crazy. So even for me, like, I already finished college, right? I finished my schooling, I graduated, right? But there's new people coming in and they're like, hey, my application for the financial aid, everything's on hold. Like, the government really run everything. And I'm gonna also say this, I'm not really surprised because before Trump got into office, he already told people what he was gonna do. He already had a plan. He already told you guys. He said, all right, I'm gonna get rid of all these illegal people, starting with the Mexicans, and then I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna do that, and we have a whole agenda, right? So if Trump's already crossing stuff off his agenda, I mean, y'all gotta be prepared. It's always about preparedness, I feel like. He's already told us this. Nobody believed him. Nobody believed that Trump was really gonna do that shit. Yeah, he might have overdid it with the whole, I'm gonna build the wall and have Mexico pay for it. Yeah, that might have been OD Trump. But when he got back in, man, this dude is on it. Right now, bro. Right now, I'm in Seattle. I'm in Washington State. There's ICE raids all over the state right now. All over the state, to where people don't even want to take their kids to school. People don't want to go pick corn because look, I'm in a rural area. We have farmland all around us. Like, guys, I'm literally sitting next to fucking land right now. Like, there are so many people who grow their beef, their cows, who have animals, and all of that shit, bro. They're getting gone, taken. Hello, I'm from Italy. It's time is 6. Oh man, it's 9:36 in the morning. It's 9:36 in the morning. Yeah, it's still morning over here. But I definitely think that the whole shit, it's crazy, guys. I can't get into that topic because I'd be seeing it everywhere, like the ICE and immigration and all that shit. And like, I'm blessed. Obviously, I'm blessed. I'm an American citizen. Like, I'm blessed as fuck. I don't have to worry about that. But like, I be thinking like, damn, bruh. So there's really people, and I'm not even talking about Mexicans, bro. He's getting everybody out the paint. You can be Puerto Rican, you can be Muslim, and if you're not from here, bro, Trump is getting you out. And it's sad because look, a lot of immigrants, they pay more taxes than American citizens than damn self. A lot of them, they'll come here to this country and they'll have a whole smoke shop. They'll own this building, own that building, own this building, and the whole time they're not citizens, but they damn near should be a citizen because they've been here 50 years. They got businesses, started families, bought cars, bought land, and now all of a sudden you're not a citizen. That's the part that fucks me up a little bit, because it's like, damn, how did this person come over from the border, create a whole generation here, and now all of a sudden they gotta go because they're not legal? I mean, they might as well be a citizen at this point. That's all I'm thinking. I was in school with Mexicans and Enriques, and their dads was working and paying shit. I mean, it's crazy, bruh. And then I'm gonna just say it. The Mexicans will take any job that us Americans don't want. Us Americans, we don't want to go pick out fucking strawberries in the field, but you know who is gonna do it? The Mexicans. They'll sit out there all day and go pick out some corn for us, some all of that shit. You feel me? Corn, strawberries, grapes, and then they'll sell it on the corner for you. They'll sell their fresh produce, like, hey, come and get it. You think Americans are doing that? No, we're not. You know what Americans would do? They're gonna write a sign and be like, disabled vet, please help. That's what they're gonna do. And hey, I'm sorry if this offends anybody, but this is the truth. And a lot of people, they don't want to hear the truth, bro. They don't. I see disabled vets holding more signs outside than the Mexican than illegal people, bro. You feel me? Like, it's crazy. They'll take all the jobs that we don't want to do. You don't want to clean the toilet? I bet you an illegal will, and they'll do it for the low. They'll build a house. You don't want to build a house or fix your roof. You know who will? The Mexicans. They'll fix that shit fast as fuck for you. Shit. You need your shit cleaned and detailed? The Mexicans, they can fix your car. I'm telling you, bro, it's crazy. It is crazy. And so obviously I got love for the Raz. I got love for the Mexicans. I got love for pretty much anybody, you know. I don't think that they should be treated like that. But at the same time, you can't be surprised because Americans voted for this person to be in office. Americans voted for Trump. I don't know how many black people voted for Trump. I didn't, like, bro, so many black people in Texas and everybody, they're like, yeah, let's vote for Trump. And, you know, Trump got our vote this time and let's get the stimulus check and blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, man, Trump don't give a fuck about nobody but themselves. All right, I'm going to just say that. And if I get flagged on YouTube, I might get flagged. But he didn't even give a fuck about Charlie Kirk. When Charlie Kirk passed away, you know what Trump did? Bro, you know what Trump did? He went to his funeral with Charlie Kirk's wife, and they promoted something else at his funeral. They're like, yeah, you know, it's a bad death, but on the other hand, you know, we're finally getting rid of those hostages, and we're fine. Like, bro was at his funeral literally talking about other stuff, promoting other stuff, and it's like, bro, you didn't even give a fuck about Charlie Kirk. I'm sorry, he don't give a fuck. That's just the realness of it, man. I definitely don't get political in the morning, but hey, I had to at least let you guys know a little bit, you know? Like, that's what's going on in the world right now. Everybody knows that. It just all comes back to putting yourself first. It all comes back to that. What comes around goes around. You know, there's bad karma and there's good karma. You guys know that if you do something good is going to happen to you. If you do something bad is going to happen. Yeah, a lot of people thought he was going to do good. And it's a trick because, look, I'll tell you this too. You guys remember Barack Obama? The first black president. All of the black people voted for him. Everybody. Everyone. I even voted for him. Right? So, all the black people thought Obama was going to be the best president. What did he really do for us? Nothing. And, if you really think about it, if you really want to get deeper into it, Obama gave us Obama cell phones. Obama gave us Obamacare, healthcare for the people who can't afford it. As soon as he got out of office, all of that was gone. So what did Obama do for 2 terms? Let's really think about it. Because it's not just Trump who's a bad person, okay? It's not just about black and white and anything like that. How you doing, sir? Good. It's not about anything like that. It's just all of these presidents, anybody in the government, you can't trust them. It doesn't matter if they're black, white, Muslim, Chinese, anything. There's dictatorships over there. There's so much stuff going on, guys. And I'm not going to say that the world is ending, but you guys got to just be prepared for anything, everything. Anything and everything. And nothing's wrong with you, Gabri, for voting for Trump or none of that shit. Like, I have friends who vote for Trump. Don't get me wrong. I have friends who vote for Trump. I have friends who supported Charlie Kirk. But at the end of the day, I don't let my political stance really get in the way of my friendship, you know. If they want to view this as that, then okay, you have every right to, you know. But for me, I just always try to give more knowledge, you know, like there's so much going on. There's everything's going on. Like Kamala Harris was bad and she was a black woman. You know, it's not all about white people are bad or black people are bad or this or that. No, it's about the morals and what's in here, what's in your heart, what is really in your heart. But a lot of people, they don't have hearts. They sell their soul. They'll sell it for money. They'll sell their soul for hella money, man. And it's crazy. But you offer someone a check, they'll do anything. They'll murder somebody. They'll kidnap somebody, and it's crazy. It's even so bad to where sometimes the police are in on the shit that you might not even like you know how many times the cartel has paid the police? You know how many times shit has happened like that to where you actually can go to law enforcement, you go to the government, and they don't do anything about it because they're getting a cut too. They're getting money too. So anything you complain about is, oh, it's whatever. It's gonna be brushed over under the rug because the government is crooked. There are crooked cops, and this has gone all the way back to like the 60s, 50s, 70s. There's been crooked cops like forever. So I just want you guys to know, you can't believe everything that you hear. You can't believe everything that you know, they show you on the news, they show you on TV, they show you on social media. At this point, we don't even know what's AI and what's not. Like, let's keep it real. We don't know. Like, obviously the younger generation, yeah, we can tell, but if you get to the older people, they don't know what the fuck is real and what's not real. You know what I mean? I know, I do. I got a whole old head on young people's shoulders. I appreciate that. But it's just like, I've learned to not take everything at face value. Like, just because someone says something to you, like, that doesn't mean it's right. They can tell me anything. And I learned that shit when my teachers were like, Christopher Columbus discovered America. What the fuck? So you want me to believe that? And it goes all the way back, bro, to what they teach you in school. It's all a lie. They just got to follow a curriculum. So what I have to do, I had to go get real answers. I had to go do my own research. Like, all right, well, who really invented this? Okay, well, electricity was created by a black guy? Huh, you would never know. A potato chip is created by a black dude? You would never know. Like, the ironing board, that's created by a black dude? You would never know. That Jack Daniels, that whiskey that we be drinking? Black men. You would never know that we created all this stuff, but they don't teach you this in school. They'll teach you Martin Luther King Jr. and Rosa Parks, because that's what's on the curriculum. You know, they don't teach you about the Hispanic heroes, the Russian hero, and they don't teach you about nothing. Granted, it's American history, but they're not teaching the correct American history. They're not teaching any of that. I promise you, all of you guys know is Rosa Parks, Malcolm X, and MLK. You can't name me 3 other people because a lot of Americans don't know. They don't take the time to look. And I'm not shitting on anybody. I'm not, but I'm just saying what they teach you is a lie. You know, they teach you a lot of shit in school that's a lie. And right now, a teacher could be like, hey, I want to tell you the truth, but they will get fired by trying to tell you the truth. Why does a teacher have to get fired for telling you the truth? Also, think about this. Why do people, and I've mentioned this before, but why do parents get looked at weird for homeschooling their kids or not putting their kids in the public schooling? What's up, Birdie? Hi, how you doing, Birdie? How you doing, Birdie? I see you, man. I see you, man. Your first year I can listen. Ah, shit. He said I could listen to all day. Hey, man, I be yapping, man. I just be yapping. I be going, bro. I be going, man. Especially when it comes to just shit like this and what's real and what's not real. And then don't get me started on the conspiracists out here, because there's a lot of shit that, you know, you gotta just look deeper into. But, you know, I got a lot of thoughts about different things around the world. I think that's the biggest thing. Especially when love you too, bro. I love you, Birdie. Make sure to like and subscribe, man. Turn them post notifications on. I'll be on, man. I see you. But you know, guys, the world is not gonna get any better. So when people are like, oh, we gotta make a change, we gotta do this, it's not gonna happen. And I'm not trying to be the negative Nancy or anything, but bruh, my grandmother, you have to think about this. Like, okay, my grandmother is in her 90s right now. When she was my age, she was a slave. And she's still alive, bruh. So that just proves to you that slavery was not that long ago. My grandmother has a piece of cotton. It's like this big, bruh. It's like a snowball. But she has a piece of cotton at her house right now. And I'm like, damn, where'd you get that from? She told me, oh, I used to work in the fields in the south, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then she's old, right? My grandma's old. She's 90. She's older than all you guys right now. She's seen this happen all before. She's telling me history is repeating itself. History is already repeating itself. She said, oh, when I was your age, we were already protesting. We seen this already happen. She's seeing everything happen again. And she's 90. So for us to be like, yeah, we're finally going to make a change. That's exactly what the fuck they tried to do. Guys, like, you don't get it. Like, there's certain shit that's meant to keep you down. Like, the government is meant to keep you down. There's certain shit that's meant to keep you from not going, basically. And I'm not saying, oh, there's just no hope, because obviously nowadays it's a little different. A lot of people are not having that, protesting and all this shit. But what's really gonna change if you protest? It's not much. You get a little attention and shit, but it's not really like, it's been happening so often. They're just gonna be like, yep, they're protesting again. The blacks are protesting. The Mexicans are protesting again. Let's just wait for it to pass off, because there are higher ups who don't care. I'm telling you guys. Oh, he says you're so beautiful. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate the energy, you know. And I think the biggest thing is just learning. You have to learn every day. You know, I don't think I know everything at all, but I definitely like to learn from other people and experiences, and just based on what I see. And what I see in America is just the same shit happening over and over and over again. You know, not saying it's bad, but it's happening over and over again. If anything, I feel like the Americans, like, yeah, it's the land of the free, but how free are we? Let's really talk about it. How free are we? You go to jail and you have to pay a bail, right? You got to pay for your freedom, but then you get out of jail and you can't do nothing. So how free are you really here? And then it's, if you have money, you can almost get away with anything. So you know how many of these celebrities and high power, high class people have gotten away with not paying taxes, murder, X, Y, Z, all because they have money? That's a perfect segue into and I didn't even mean to do this, but that's a perfect segue into Diddy. P. Diddy, guys. I know you guys have been hearing about P. Diddy. I know you guys have. He was in the news. Everybody was saying, no Diddy, bro, no Diddy. Y'all remember that, right? Now, he's been in jail, and it comes out that he's only getting 4 years. He's only getting 4 years in prison. All 100 and something victims, everybody came forward, and he's only getting 4 years in jail. That's because he's high power and has money. I'm sorry, that's all it is. If anybody else did what Diddy did, if I did it, I wouldn't get 4 years. I'm death penalty. I'm from Scotland. Your wisdom is amazing. Oh my God, Scotland! Shout out to Scotland. That's love over there. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Salute to you, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you. I just think it's crazy, because Trump, he's a felon. Our president of America, he is a felon. I don't think people realize that. Like, he's been in jail. So if you've been in jail, you can run for president? What? Do you see how do you see how that goes? Or like, Trump could pardon anybody he wants to in prison right now. He could just be like, hey, I don't want you there. Come on out. I got you. I'm Trump. I'm gonna sign it. I'm gonna pardon you. You ever see how the other celebrities like Kim Kardashian and shit, they're always getting people out of jail? It's your name, bruh. It doesn't matter how much money you have. If your name is if you got some rich family or rich something, you can get away with anything. And it's sad, but it's the truth. And I'm just giving you guys all facts today. Just all the truth, you know? Poor people, they can't get away with nothing. Poor people can't get away with anything. Rich people, that's why they're so fucked up in the head, because they can get away with anything without consequences. They've never had any consequences. Let that sink in. How's a rich person never had any consequences, but a poor person will go to jail just for trying to survive or feed their family? You know, we work hard. We go to work every day as just people, but then there's people who decide to steal, scam, and it's high power people too, guys. It's terrible out here. It's like an honest human being. It's like that's rare to find nowadays. Like to find someone who just goes to work, minds their business, that's so rare. And it's sad, but I mean it's rare. It's like everyone's always doing something extra that they're not supposed to be doing. You know? And so, I don't know. It's all about money at the end of the day. It all draws back to money. The currency, the American dollar. And the American dollar is not even worth that much like it's going down in value, guys. Like our American dollar, it's not. If you really watch it, how much it used to be worth and how much it's worth now, it's been going down. It's been decreasing. It's not even like right now, 1 penny is probably gonna be worth more. Your change, your dimes, your pennies, your nickels, that's gonna be worth more. Why? Because there's a coin shortage in America right now. There's a coin shortage. Do they tell you that? No, they're not gonna tell you that. But there's gonna be all cashless pay. It's gonna be a point where everything has to be tap to pay, face scan, or you're tapping your wrist to pay. That's how it's gonna be. There's not gonna be any places where that they accept cash anymore. I'm telling you. I'm going back on the J's. Hey, there you go. Gotta smoke one. I be smoking, man. I be chilling. That's the best way to relax. I will be getting out of here in a little bit though, because I do have to start my day, guys. I just wanted to like say that too, because it's like, bro, there's so much. This world is so much. But yeah, I gotta let you guys know. Gotta let you know. Shit's crazy. You know, and honest people, you know, you guys gotta just don't believe everything. Don't be a sheep in this world. I always tell people, don't be a sheep. Don't follow everybody's what they tell you. Really question everything. Really just look at people for who they are. You can see through people. You can see the fakeness. You can see that. You can feel energy when you meet them in the room, you know. You gotta stay protected and put yourself first. And it's way easier said than done. Don't get me wrong, it's easier said than done. But when it comes to putting yourself above anybody else and your knowledge above anyone else, you just gotta believe in you. That's all it is at the end of the day. Have God on your side and believe in you. Everything in this world could be scary. It is scary. But at the end of the day, you gotta pray. You gotta have God on your side. You got to. I'm not even saying go to church. You don't have to go to church if you don't like to. But you can pray and have your own relationship with God. You know? It's that's the most powerful thing. That's what's gonna keep you going out here. This world is full of evil spirits. Evil spirits, guys, I'm telling you. And they don't look like evil spirits. They look beautiful. They might look like a beautiful woman. It might look like a beautiful man or, you know, handsome man. But you have to always watch those spirits because that's what affects you at the end of the day. The spirits, guys. You know? Be careful who you surround yourself with. Be careful who you say, that's my friend. Be careful all of that because they might not be your friend. Be careful of anybody who you guys decide to have children with. Be careful because that's a long way. That's deep. Sometimes people don't decide and it just happens. I get that. I get it. But I am also saying if you have the choice, be careful, you know. Man, I hope you guys are doing good today. I hope the chat's doing good. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate the love. I appreciate everyone who's been listening to me because it is a lot. I gave you guys a lot of information today, especially this morning. And I'll say this, I don't really watch the news. I hate watching the news, but there are certain things that just need to be spoke on. Usually on my channel, I never really talk political and everything like that, but there's a lot of shit going down in this world. Right now, prostitution is very, very, very high. I'm gonna leave you guys with this. Prostitution is very high, right? And here's another example. You have people who want to be prostitutes, and if you don't know what that is, that's a woman who sells herself for pleasure, all that for money, okay? And they have these everywhere, not just in America. They have brothels, they have just, this is everywhere in every country. There's women who sell their bodies. There's in Thailand, they have a whole street of lady boys, okay? So I'm telling you this, if you guys think that the government cares about little problems like that, and you don't think that there's crooked people and they're not in on it, they are. Why do you think that like on the, like, we call it the Blade over here, like where the street is, you know, where prostitutes are, why do you think that police be over there and they don't do anything? Because a lot of the times those police officers be weird too. What's up, 24? How you doing, man? I've been on here, we've been talking a lot, but you're gonna have to run it back later, man. But yeah, it's like, you got to think, if the government is lying to you and that you can't trust them, why the fuck do you think they'll protect you when it comes to things like that? Right now, there's a story that I was covering. It was a 15-year-old girl, minors that are selling their bodies, and the police are doing nothing about it. Why? Because the police are weirdos too, and they like that. I'm telling you, it goes a lot deeper. So when we say like, oh, the police can help us and fix this, a lot of the times the police, they are crooked, and they're into some sick shit too. I'm telling you, I'm talking about not just the officers, I'm talking about police chiefs, the high power people. You can't even trust them. You can't trust, like, it's sad to say, but you can't even trust the police. You call them for help. That's really how it be, man. It's wild. But like, everything I said today about the hostages being pardoned, you know, Trump doing all that, it all goes back to money. Like, the government gets a cut of everything. They can make a huge drug bust on the cartel. You know what they're gonna do? They're not gonna get rid of the drugs. You think they get rid of the drugs? Do you really think that they get rid of all them drugs? No, they don't. The police is so scandalous, bro. They'll keep some of that shit. They'll take pictures with it. They'll do the coke and they'll try it out. They'll do so much stuff. And they'll get paid to not even tell on the cartel. Like, there's so much shit, guys, that you don't even know. And it's cops everywhere. Not just in America. There's crooked cops everywhere. So just be careful. Protect yourself, you know. I think that's my biggest piece of advice. Oh, he said he just got back home. Man, where was you at, man? Where was you at, bro? 10 a.m. You gotta start your day off, man. But nah, guys, I'm rolling up this. I got some weed this morning, some really good tree. I don't know if you guys can see it, but got some marijuana. You have to be 21 and older, guys. Don't smoke if you're underage. I'm not promoting underage smoking, but you know what I mean. Had to get my smoke on. I had to watch a little bit of the news just to see what's going on. And this world is crazy. You know what I realized too? There's so many school shootings. We're not even focused on that. Like, I'm gonna just touch on it, bro. Trump don't give a fuck about that shit. Like, just cause, like, bro, Trump didn't care about Charlie Kirk dying. Why would he care about school shootings? The same day Charlie Kirk died, there was 4 school shootings. 4 school shootings. Nobody talked about it because one person died. That blows me, guys. That shit is crazy. I said I've been up since 8 getting shit done. There you go. The early bird gets the worm, man. The early bird gets the motherfucking worm. And that's exactly where I'm headed to get the worm. To get the chili baba. You know? Trying to get some chili baba today. Every day. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to drop some politics knowledge for you guys, because I'm not really into it. It's the first time I've came across this channel. I'm loving it. Hey, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to like. I always be vibing, man. I always be vibing. I really, like I said, I really don't talk politics, but this morning, I don't know. Something just was like, man, let me tell them that the government be bullshitting. The government be bullshitting with y'all. Be careful, man. Everybody's about to get out of America. I know that much. I got friends who got houses in other countries right now. I got a friend who got a house in Ethiopia, built the house. She can go over there. If anything happens bad here in America, she can fly out to Ethiopia. She got a whole house there. I got another friend who got a house in Thailand. If anything goes wrong here, she gonna fly to Thailand. Y'all gotta have a plan B, because America ain't always it. I'm telling you, especially with the shit that's going on and how it's trying to become a one world order. And if you don't know what that is, I recommend you do your research, because that's a whole nother topic. You know, what's going on right now, that's basically what we're being led to, you know, cashless society. Everyone has to do this at the same time. The different, like, curfews. Like in Florida, they got a curfew, bro. There's certain cities in Florida, they can't use cash after 8 p.m. No cash purchases. Why? That's what I'm saying. So the American dollar is not even worth that much. They want everyone to start using tap to pay, face to scan, all of that shit. And it's going over your heads, but the shit's gonna start being real hectic in the next couple years. I'm telling you, be prepared. We got Trump in office for the next 4 years, right? Nobody, hey, y'all voted, y'all wanted him to be in office. He told y'all what he was gonna do. He said, I'm gonna deport everybody. So don't be surprised when, you know, he's showing up to elementary schools. He's showing up, bro. Someone said that ICE went and raided the motherfucking strip club. They said ICE went and raided the strip club. They said all of the people that were working there undocumented, gone. The strip club ain't even making no money no more, because all of the girls that worked there, the Puerto Ricans, them Cuban, all them fine whatever, they're gone. So I'm saying, it's like they're popping up everywhere. They don't care how long you've been here. They don't care if you have a business. You're Indian and you own a smoke shop, but you don't have your papers. Oh, you're out of there. They're raiding smoke shops too. They're raiding everything. So y'all got to be safe, you know. And it's crazy. It's crazy. I even got to be safe. Shit. I'm an American citizen. I still want to be safe out here because I'm black. And black people don't got it easy out here too. I'm going to just keep it all the way 100% with you. If you're not white, have it hard out here. If you're not 100% white, you have it hard out here. And I'm only saying that because this country was built for y'all to win. So it's really confusing to see a white person outside ask with a sign that says, please help. Because how do you fail in a society made for you? Like, do you understand how fucked that is? Like, already people of color have to work 10 times harder. But then we got you know what I mean? You see, there's people outside just begging for it. And that is what brings me back to my point. Immigrants will take the jobs that we don't want. Picking strawberries, selling their produce on the street, selling flowers. They'll pick roses and then put up the tent on the corner and sell the roses down the street. They won't ask for a damn thing. They rather go and hustle, and I respect that. But you know what the white person's gonna do if they can't do it? They're like, oh my God, I need to write a sign. I need to write a sign. I need to write something down. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy to think about, but that's the society we're in. It's crazy. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that. I'm just say keep going. Watch out for this shit in the world. It's crazy. Make sure you drop your thoughts in the comments though. Like when you run it back, if you guys want to watch it from the beginning, you feel me? I dropped a lot of gems. Make sure you guys like, comment, and just kind of let me know what you guys think. Like, the government be playing with us. The government plays with us. I just want you guys to know. Open your eyes. Don't be a sheep out here. Don't just accept everything that people tell you. Like, oh, this is it. Yeah, this is right. They've been lying to you since you were a kid. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, even the curriculum in school, when you're in elementary school, you're in first grade, they lie to you. They tell you, oh, this is who discovered America and the natives and this and that. They don't teach you what's real. So you guys always got to go and find that for yourselves. And I'm gonna just leave y'all with that, because I could really get into it, but I definitely got to start my day. Like, I got to start my day. I got to go get some money, guys. Got to go make some money today. But I don't even watch the news. I just stay in the loop a little bit. You know, I don't watch it. I stay in the loop. I be trying to, at least, if I know something, I'm going to give you guys some game on here. You feel me? Just know that. Know that if I know something's happening, something's finna come, I'm going to give you game. So right now, let's see. What's coming up in the next couple weeks? All right, next month, there's not going to be any EBT program in America. So if you have EBT, you get food stamps, that's just getting cut off. Medical. If you are on that free medical stuff, that free medical, be careful because that shit might end. Trump's ending all that shit. Disability, SSI. If your grandmother or uncle is disabled and they're in a wheelchair and they get checks, that shit's gonna stop. Trump's cutting all that shit out. So you're not getting SSI no more. Whatever money you have now, save it. Jobs, the hiring rate is going down. Everyone, usually during the holidays, everyone's looking for a job, right? All the stores are hiring because it's holiday season. Now, it's flipped. It's not going to be like that no more. They're not hiring no more. Keep what you got. Make sure you stay in the loop. You feel me? Our president is a felon. Our president's a felon, okay? Keep that in mind. Y'all keep going. Like, I really fuck with y'all. I really fuck with everything that we do. You feel me? This is definitely something I want to build up with y'all. I fuck with y'all who's tuning into the channel. I got so much I want to just keep on expressing and telling you guys. So much that just be running through my mind, bruh. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I don't want to be a negative Nancy. I just be trying to keep it real. So some people might not like that I keep it real or my opinions on certain things, and that's okay. I don't expect anybody to think the way I do or, you know, just like be the way I am. I don't. I actually want people to debate with me. I think that's a part of learning. If you don't know how to argue or debate, it's not gonna work. Like, you're not always right. I've learned that I'm not always right. I have to learn from other people. So a lot of the stuff that I have learned has been based on my own research, based on my own knowledge, based on what I see, you know. And I be careful of what I learn too, because sometimes it's not all real. Sometimes there's fake news out there. So you guys got to be careful who you follow, who you listen to, all types of shit. Because you know what? I could have viewers that are 13, 14, and I could influence them, and they don't even know what the hell is going on. They don't know nothing I'm talking about. So I just want you guys to know, take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. Like, I'm not 100% right. This is just all based on my opinion. You feel me? All opinion based. All just my perspective, you know, as a black person in America. I'm black, you know. I've experienced a lot. I've experienced people telling me to go back to my country. You know, it's not just Mexicans. They told me to go back to Africa. Shit, I wish I could go back to Africa. You know how much money I'd be making over there, and I'd be balling. You know, I might just buy a house in Africa. Who knows? But that's the thing. I didn't ask to be here. We was brought here on a slave ship. You know, that's another thing. That's another thing in history they don't teach you. They had Africans and slaves. And then they dropped us all off here. You know, it goes a long way. It goes a long way. It goes deep. I'll just say that. You know, bloodline and natives and where black people actually came from, how they ended up here. There's people already here. But they stripped them of their names and gave them the Christian religion. But that's another thing. Christianity. Where did that even originate from? You know, there's so much from, like, that's why when I was in college, and I still take a few college courses here and there in my master's program, but when I was in college, I took an anthropology class, anthropology and sociology. Now, anthropology is when you get paid to go to other countries and you study them. You study their way of life, their way of living. It's the study of humans, you know. And I had a professor who would go to Bali. She would go to Cambodia. She would go to all of these countries, and she would get paid to vlog and sit and watch the children. You know, she would study their language. She would study how they woke up, what they did in the morning, what they did after school, what school was like for them, how it was different from in America, right? That's anthropology. And one thing she learned was that they're so humble in other countries. It made her realize, like, wow, the American school system, the Americans, the way we live, it's so different. It's just like, we take a lot for granted over here. And I'm not just saying in America. I'm only speaking from America because this is where I live. Other countries are really rich too. You got London, all these other places. we take that shit for granted. There's these other countries who don't have anything. And I did my own trip. I did my own research. I went to the Dominican Republic for 3 weeks. I was there for about 3 weeks to a month, and it feels like I was there so long. Probably about 3 weeks though. And I was studying, and I seen all the kids and how it differed from American kids. You know, there's kids that are 6 and 7 and 8 years old that are catching chickens, killing the chickens, and making food. You would never imagine a 6, 7, or 8-year-old American child chasing a rooster and killing it, because that's not the normal thing. Is, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna say, hey, can we go to McDonald's? Can we go get some chicken nuggets? That's what they'll say. And it just made me realize, like, wow, we have it almost really good. As good as purified water. We can go to a Starbucks and get that. I didn't see that in the other countries. I didn't see a Starbucks. I didn't see a place, let's go get some new shoes. I didn't see a mall, you know? And even though I didn't see all of that stuff, they were so much happier living. They had so much better living. I mean, eating healthier. They eat way healthier than us in other countries. I've noticed everything is fresh. We don't know what we're eating. We don't even know what goes in what. We have certain ingredients in our food here that are banned in other countries. Why is that? Why is that we eat stuff here in America, but then you go to another country and it's banned? The ingredients are banned. They don't even want to feed their people that. But in America, we eat stuff, for example, let's say gummy worms. The same stuff that they put in gummy worms, and the gelatin and the oils, and, you know, you read the ingredients, you can find that at the AutoZone and see, hey, why is this car ingredient the same ingredient they use in the gummy bears? This is weird. Or why are they putting yellow 40 in this and yellow 40 in that? Red 40 in this and red 40 in that. But when I go to this country, it's weird. You know, it's different. It goes really deep. And I'll even touch on this. The food that they have us eating affects our hormones. The way we feel, the way we you know, for girls, for young girls, how early they start their period, it could be affected by what they're eating. You know, it's so deep, and it goes back a long way. Even like, why do Americans have the highest death rate? Why do they get cancer and diseases and high blood pressure and this and that? Oh, it's because we have Taco Bell, Arby's, Burger King, this and that, In-N-Out. We have so much of this fast food to where we are the fattest country. We are the fattest, most glutinous country there is. Why is 600-pound life, my 300-pound life? There are people who are eating for money, eating the hot dog competition. Just, you know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. Like I said, guys, there's a lot that runs my mind. There's a lot that I could sit and just talk to you guys about for hours. But I will say this, I do have to go. I do got to get ready for the day. I just, you know, wanted to grab my breakfast and kind of tune in with you guys. I appreciate you guys who have listened, who have, you know, just kind of heard me yap a little bit, because I know I yap. But I would never tell you guys anything wrong or anything that's just like, you know, like bullshit. I'm not one of those YouTubers. I'm going to keep it real. And, you know, I'm glad that this probably spoke to somebody, or somebody knows a little bit of knowledge. But just, you know, it's my perspective, and I just want you guys to keep going. Have a blessed day. Stay blessed, and don't be a sheep out here. All right, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out of here.